Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video. I'm not working right now. I'm actually going on a date in a way. So funny. I'm like, 2 hours ago, I'm just hanging around my place, and a chick that I had been talking to weeks ago, and then we kind of stopped talking, randomly is like, hey, what's up? I'm like, nothing. She's like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, me neither. And then bam, we're going on our first date, It's so funny. But anyways, we're going to play some golf at Golf Shack or whatever it's called. Anyways, I want to talk about portable generators. A lot of customers ask about the transfer switch, and I want to tell you that it is not worth it. It's so expensive. All right, number one, it's so expensive. Number two, it's not automatic, so you still got to go out, turn the generator on, hook up your cord, and go to the panel and then transfer to the circuits, okay? So, let me tell you why. If you're gonna choose, there's only two options, well, there's three, but the two good options are either transfer switch or having the cord, the plug at the panel, and then there's using extension cords, which obviously you don't want to do, because that's just, if you can afford to have your plug installed and get the cord to hook from the generator to the plug, that is 10 times better than the extension cord. So anyways, this is why the best option is not the transfer switch. It is actually the plug that would be installed under your panel, okay? This is why. When you get the transfer switch, like I had mentioned just earlier about all the negatives about it, when you get the transfer switch installed, you can only get, there's either like an 8 circuit transfer switch or like a 12 circuit, and basically you can only choose 8 things that you want your generator to power, or 12.
In 2 miles, use the right lane to take exit 69 toward Palm Beach International Airport.
Let me explain why that. You might think, okay, well, blah, 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 blah. Why can't I turn? Anyways, this is the reason why that's not good. Number one, it's not like you're going to be able to choose your water heater, your oven, your dryer, ACs. Now, you might be able to have an AC running, right? Okay, but still, that means if your generator is large enough to have your AC running and you have the transfer switch, that means you're using 2 spots for the air conditioner, the air compressor, and then 2 spots for your air handler. So 4 spots out of the 12 are already taken up. Now, let me explain why more into it. So, all right, you can't use like your dryer, water heater, oven, because it takes up too much power. And you're like, okay, I don't care about that. That's fine. I don't really care to have to use my dryer or oven, whatever. This is the thing. So you're telling me that on your transfer switch, you're going to have your air conditioner, which is your air handler and air compressor, and then basically the lighting that you want, that's the most important to you? Lighting, fans, maybe your refrigerator, that's it? Okay. You just wasted so much money on that, when I guarantee you could have way more power available at all of the rooms in your house. So let me explain. Say you go that route with the transfer switch. You have your AC on there, so your air compressor, your air handler, and let's say a refrigerator and a freezer, and then lighting. When it's all said and done and that's being powered by your generator, if you go and measure the amperage, it's gonna be pretty low, in the sense of, if you have a 12,000 watt generator, you're gonna have 4,000 watts extra laying around, 5,000 watts extra laying around, okay? And so you basically aren't using that when you have it available if you go that route with the transfer switch. Now, if you do the plug-in route, say you have a 12,000 watt generator. So that means you have a 50 amp plug-in on the generator. So you contact me, I install a 50 amp plug at your panel. Plug in. When you lose power, there's steps to it, but you would turn off all of the main loads, all the big loads. So I honestly tell everyone to turn off everything in the panel, okay? Lose power, we turn off everything, awesome. And then we turn on stuff one by one. Let's turn on your air conditioner because you want that, okay? That's running right now, awesome. Now, you go and turn on every single outlet, every single little circuit that has lighting in every room on, okay? Any other 20 amp, 15 amp circuits are on. I don't care what it's to, it's not gonna be where it's gonna overpower the generator and cause it to overload. You could literally have every single light in the house have available power to it, meaning obviously you're not having it on 24/7, but if you walk into your daughter's room, you can turn on the light. You walk into the spare bedroom, you can turn on the fan or the light, whatever. You have power to those items, those circuits. And that's why going the plug-in route is so much better, because you aren't wasting power in a sense that if you wanted to go use any light anywhere, it's there. With the transfer switch, if it's not on, if the circuit is not on the transfer switch circuit, you're not able to use it. And so that limits you. With the plug-in, you're not limited at all. And there's no safety feature that the transfer switch has that the plug-in doesn't. You have the interlock installed. There's no way for you to backfeed or anything. And you're literally saving a ridiculous amount of money. I saw those transfer switches for like $1,000, $2,000. You get the plug installed for $500 from me. The equipment or the stuff you would need is less than $300 or $400. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And then you literally have access to every single thing on that panel. Any fan that's in the house can be ran. Any lighting can be ran. I mean, instead of being limited to certain things, and then limited in the sense that you have so much extra unavailable power that you should be able to have way more circuits on there, but you can't, it just doesn't make sense to me. So think about that when you're deciding if you wanted to try and get the transfer switch, because you hear about the transfer switch on commercials when you get the standby home generator that's on the side of the house that can't be moved. That's completely different than the transfer switch that they have available for the portables, okay? If you have any questions, give me a call or email me, gotpower247@gmail.com. That's GOTPOWER247@gmail.com. 954-649-7412. I'll answer anything you have. Any questions, I got you. All right, guys. Wish me luck. Bye.